Hello, friends, and welcome back to the end of yet another fantastically fun Alliance War season. So, Season 14 just ended yesterday, and the war rewards came in late last night, early this morning, depending on where you are. And you can see, so Kenobi came in first, and Project Italy, who I haven't heard of before, came in second, and then For Loki coming in at number 3. So congratulations to all the top 3 this season. So my alliance did not do so hot, but it didn't cost us too much, I guess. So we still finished Platinum 3, which is where we finished every season since I've been a part of this alliance, except for one where we moved up into Platinum 2. So, despite our really poor record of 4 and 8, and even dropping down to tier 4 at one point, it still didn't seem to cost us, too much in terms of placement. The rewards are the same in Platinum 3, whether you're first in Platinum 3 or last in Platinum 3. So let's go ahead and go to the stash here and into there. So the rewards, they're okay. The rewards for Alliance War, by now, everybody kind of knows they're really not worth the effort and the cost and the time that you have to put into it. You can get better rewards from a few weeks of Alliance Quest than you do from a month of Alliance War. Nevertheless, this Tier 5 Class Catalyst, 2%, whatever. It's going to take 50 seasons to get at a minimum to get anything of note from that. So, I'm not going to complain about the shards. A decent amount of Tier 5B. A fully formed Tier 2 Alpha is pretty good, and then some other stuff. So we'll go ahead and claim that. Exit out, and then let's just go open up these crystals here. Alright, so Wars, let's open up the Tier 5 actually first. So, I think I would like Cosmic, just because I pulled a Captain Marvel the other day. Actually, I pulled a Havoc today, which was really awesome. So, Cosmic or Mutant, I guess, because I would probably take either one of those up to R3 someday, maybe at the end of 2020, who knows. And we're landing on a Mutant. Okay. So, can't complain about that, even if it's 2%. It's 2% more than I had 2 minutes ago. Alright, back out of here. And then for Seasons Crystals. Alright, so we got, 5 of these, it looks like? Yeah. So, drop rates. These drop rates have been broken. Yeah, so I don't know if this is a bug or if this is intentional, but the drop rates for most crystals right now are not showing, which I think is a violation of the terms of service with Apple, but that's not my area of expertise, so what do I know? All right, so we'll go ahead and spin this. So I'm pretty set on Tier 5B, oddly enough. I think I have 6.5 or so. So any amount of Tier 2 Alpha would be great, because that's going to be the bottleneck for me in the coming months. I have enough gold to take more champs to R5. It's really the Tier 2 Alpha that's going to be holding me up. So go ahead and tap that first one. And we're landing on some Tier 2 Alpha. Okay, how much we got? Come on. Okay, that's pretty much the bare minimum. All right, number 2. I don't remember what the maximum you can get. I think half of a Tier 2 Alpha is the maximum you can get out of this. I don't know that I've seen anything higher than that. Alright, tap number 2. And probably more Tier 2 Alpha. And, oh, look at that rollover. Who knew? Alright, how much is it? And another bare minimum. I can see all of my hard work being put to good use right now. Alright, number 3, tap. And maybe roll over into Tier 2 Alpha. Oh, man. Definitely did not see that one coming. Something more than the bare minimum. Come on. Oh my god, even less. We've hit a new floor for bare minimum. Good lord. Oh man, this is what I'm talking about with these rewards. Like, and the next season it's gonna be even worse because they're actually removing these season's crystals from the rewards. So you're gonna have to be putting in more effort, more items, more boosts, more units, for harder tactics and fewer rewards. Because that makes sense. I don't know. It's I'm so jaded when it comes to war. I honestly don't know why I keep doing it. All right, are we going to see less than 1,500 this time? That would be just amazing. What do we got? Oh, 2,500. Okay, so pretty much we've gotten, screwed by these crystals, as one does. And last one, we'll just tap it right away. And we've got more tier 2 alpha probably. Yep. And let me guess. 2,500. 2,500. Show me 2,500. Oh, 1,500. Wow. 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 So our month of hard work, we did get the fully formed one from the season rewards, but like, come on, man. This is, it's just awful, awful. When you leave rewards up to RNG, and maybe that's part of the reason why they're taking these crystals out of the equation from rewards, but rewards should not be RNG based when it comes to something that you are doing for, a month or more. All right, so what else can we do? So I'm saving, what do I got? I got 31,000 of these. Let's do a basic. Maybe we can pull somebody good. There are so many good champs that I need from the basic. I don't think I'm going to be saving up for a big featured opening next time. When's the next featured? In about 3 months. So just because there are so many champs that I want out of here, like Omega Red, Sunspot, just a lot. So we'll do one of these. Hopefully we can end this on a more positive note than those terrible Seasons crystals. Who else? Ghost Rider would be great. I don't have a Heimdall yet. That would be okay. Who else would be great? I'm trying to look at the real Aegon. Oh goodness! If I got an Aegon, rank 5, Sig 200, pretty much tomorrow. That would be an instant R5 max. All right, we'll go ahead and tap that. Somebody good, please. Come on. And it's going to be a... Oh my goodness. Well, it is somebody good, but it's somebody I've had at Sig 200 for probably a year and a half or 2 years. So max level, great. Great, just great. Oh man. Alright, we might as well pop this max signature ability so that we can get our 6-star shards. A Tech Awakening gem would be pretty good out of this. I would use that on Guillotine immediately. And more 6-star shards. So, yep, no surprise there. Alright, well, that's about it for the rewards. I'll probably open another featured in a couple days when the sigil resets. Just to try and dupe Guillotine naturally. But, yeah, that's it for the rewards, so... Okay, so this is something I do in all of my season results videos. This is a screenshot of a spreadsheet that I keep. So this is how I keep track of all of my fights in every war per season. So you can see the war number at the top, the alliance we faced, and then the opponents that I fought or did not fight that were on my path. So green is a solo, yellow is 1 kill, and then orange and up is 2+ deaths, and then the blue is a timeout. So you can see we had 4 total deaths, actual deaths, 5 that counted towards deaths as part of the actual season. Got 1 timeout there to Green Goblin. In terms of my favorite fights from this season, there's a couple I think I'd want to mention. That Man-Thing fight from a couple wars ago, who was on Buffet, War 10. That Man-Thing fight, man, that was just a thing of beauty watching that. Didn't know how it was going to go. It was surprisingly tanky, but happy to get out of there. Other than that, seeing all these dominoes in green on my spreadsheet is really satisfying. I've mentioned it a few times this season, how bad Domino has hurt me in the past. Didn't die to a Domino once this season, so that is a huge victory for me personally. A couple debuff immune Mr. Sinisters, but with Warlock these days, Mr. Sinister isn't really much of a pain in the butt anymore. There's a couple of Nihilists I took down. Looks like there's one in War 3, and then War 7 I took one out too. So a Nihilist still a really annoying character. So happy to get no deaths to them. In terms of my worst fights, with 4 deaths, I'm not going to be too nitpicky here. The Green Goblin timeout was probably my worst moment of this season, just because it was silly and stupid of me to not boost up again, and to think that I could get out of there without timing out, specifically because I wasn't able to use my special 2. So that's pretty much it for the review. And last but not least, just a brief summary of my item usage and our final stats for the season. So 4 total deaths, 1 timeout, record of 4 and 8, which landed us in the bottom part of Platinum 3. Low item usage for me this season, 5 L3s and only 34 L4s. All of those were from the Glory Store. I didn't spend any units on potions or revives this season, which is always good. And then for boosts, I did buy a few boosts, so it wasn't 0 unit season. But I do use the boosts elsewhere. I don't just put them on for a war fight and then go do something else. I put them on and then I'd go do other content if I can, so that they're not gone to waste. So that's really it from a result standpoint. I think the only other thing I wanted to touch on briefly was the upcoming changes to defense tactics, which I think are going to present a real problem next season. So specifically, they are nerfing the dodge tactic, which I'm very happy about, because it's been clear the last few seasons since they introduced these tactics that dodge was the most overpowered one, especially when probably the hardest defender in the game, which I think is Domino, is a small defender. She already has an inherent chance to evade, and when you add in a secondary chance on top of that, it makes her very difficult. So they are nerfing that. They're dropping the chance from 5 to 3%, I believe. But then the big change that they're making is to, I think it's the one for, is it X-Men and Mercs? Where they're going to have a chance per hit to be unblockable on basic attacks. And then when they get an unblockable chance, it goes on cooldown for a while. But I think that one is just a really, really bad idea. When you take champions like Domino and Havoc, who are difficult to parry, or in Havoc's case, you cannot parry him on his first medium unless you have like Proxima Midnight, for example. So if you have to sit there and in order to play the fight, you have to take several blocked hits in order to get an opening, and then you add on a chance to be unblockable during that combo, that is completely unfair in my opinion. And it's the same thing with Domino. Her pistol hits are non-contact and thus cannot be parried. She's very difficult to parry. I don't know. I feel like it's a bad idea. It's probably going to cause more issues, more deaths, more potions, more units, and at the end of the day, for a business like Kabam, that's really what they want, is for the players to spend more. But I think it's going to have a severe impact on the already low enjoyment level of this game mode. This is still, I realize that most of the videos I upload are Alliance War videos, but it is without a doubt my least favorite game mode in the game right now. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Our Alliance this season has taken not a casual approach to war, but at least for me personally, the last few seasons have been extremely stressful for me, and part of that is my own fault, because I'm harder on myself than anybody else is. So when I die in Alliance War, the past few seasons, I really do a number on myself about it. get really angry with myself, mope around, apologize profusely in the battle group chat, that sort of stuff. And this season, I made a concerted effort to just, let it go as it may. If you die, you die. If not, we won't. And if we finish Platinum 3, great. If we finish Platinum 4, okay, whatever. If we somehow made it to 2, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, the rewards just aren't worth the stress. And a mode like Alliance Quest is far easier, which is fine. It's more consistent, which is fine. You don't have to deal with blatantly nihilistic node and champion combinations, which is what you get when you ask the community to pick this kind of stuff like you do in War. AQ is just a much more enjoyable mode, even with the modifiers, which have made the mode harder, but, not appreciably so, I would say. All right, so that's it. Enough babbling for me. Thank you so much for watching these videos this season. I will be sure to be back next season. My channel is really small still, of course. Every couple of days I see another new subscriber, and it makes me really happy. So thank you very much for your comments and your likes and your views. I only do this as a hobby. I'm not trying to make a living off of it or anything. So yeah, that's it for me. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.